Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. This is Felicia Townsend coming at you live with success tip number 23. We're almost to the finish line, people. We've got this one and two more to go. I'm taking you with me on my journey from ordinary to extraordinary. And today's success tip is actually one of my favorites, and it's to not care what people think about you. I don't know how I'm going to title this, but don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks about you. All right? I have no idea. I really don't. How I'm not a therapist. I'm not a counselor, or psychologist, or anything, or psychiatrist. But for some reason, from a very very young age, I it was instilled in me somehow. I don't know how. Um, this awareness that I was beautiful, that I was special. And now I've been treated not, very opposite of that, for a lot of my life. From the time that I was in school and as a young adult. I mean, I can remember when I was in eighth grade, this girl hated me. I don't know why. Well, I kind of do now. I can probably pinpoint the reasons, but she didn't like the way I talked, didn't like the way I dressed, looked, walked, acted, whatever. Didn't like where my family lived, just whatever she could come up with. She made it a decision. She didn't like me. So she terrorized me. I mean, for like a whole year, this girl, I mean, she was huge and scary looking. And I was just this little girl, and she finally beat me up, and I'm so glad that, you know, at the time I was so glad it was over, because I guess I kind of knew it was coming. But she like beat me up in the science lab, threw me across the table and everything, and I couldn't fight. I just never learned how to fight, and so that was over. I'm not sure if she got suspended or what, but boy, that was just a headache. And then I remember being in, I think it was the 11th or 12th grade. I went to private Christian school, and I was with a friend of mine who was babysitting, and we took the kids to the country club, the local country club. And these people at the swimming pool come up and tell my friend, hey, your friend's not allowed here. And I'm the friend. My friend being white, and the kids that we were babysitting, and me being black, they came up to her and said, "Hey, I'm not allowed at the country club." And I don't know if that was a written rule or an unwritten rule, but that was just like a really painful to my gut. I mean, when that happened, and yes, we laughed, but I just didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. And even in college, a friend of mine and I were followed out of a restaurant and accosted, trying to get away from these people. They didn't know us, but they chose not to like us. For whatever reasons that they had in their mind, they chose not to like us. So I have been disliked a lot. During the course of my life, I'm either too dark, I talk funny, I walk funny, I act funny, I this or that, or who cares? You know, that's one thing about me, and maybe it's getting in my old age. I really, honestly, I'm a nice person. I will treat you well. I will do all that I can to help anybody. But don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I don't do it so you can like me. I could care less what you think about me at the end of the day. I really could. You don't pay my bills. You don't put food in my mouth, clothes on my back. And even if you were my boss, I still could care less. All right? You are no better than me. I am no better than you. And in Christ, in God consciousness, spiritually speaking, we are of the same family. And I know that I have been blessed to be alive. I know that I am a special, loving, caring person, and that I am loved because I was created. And to me, I like me. I love my company. I think I'm funny. I think I have a lot to offer. And I get my stamp of approval. And that's okay with me. What you think about me doesn't concern me. And that's my attitude. And if you are working online and you trying to build your business, you need to make videos, you need to write blog posts, be yourself. Don't care what other people think about you, because people are going to come to their own judgments regardless of what you do or think. If somebody chooses not to like you, that is their business, not yours. All right? So I'm just keeping it real. Just keeping it real. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.